All right, I got my hands on the new Polo 67 EDP here. Shout outs to Andy for getting this to me. Really appreciate that. He knows I like Ralph Lauren as a house, and he knows I really like Polo line, and he knows I like the Polo 67 EDT, so really excited to get my hands on the EDP version of it, and it's exactly what EDP flanker to the original should be to me. It's pretty similar to what Polo does and the whole line, like you went from the blue to the red from the EDT to the EDP. It's the exact same thing they've done here. Increased oil concentration and darken it up a little bit. It's going to give you better performance almost all the time when you move up from a EDT to EDP, especially in longevity. Not necessarily in projection and ciliage. Sometimes it does, sometimes it really doesn't, but it's pretty much in general going to give you longer lasting and better performance that way. So what's the difference in oil concentration? Well, EDT is 5 to 15% perfume oil, and this one's 15 to 20% perfume oil when they go up to the EDP version. And 3-note breakdown on this is pineapple, cedarwood, and benzoins. So in the original one, the difference is the 3-note breakdown was pineapple, cedarwood, and vetiver for the original. So the benzoin with the vetiver they swapped out in a 3-note breakdown, and they changed the cap too. It's silver now. The original has a black cap. So they gave a little bit more of a breakdown here because there's a lot more going on than they have, just those 3 notes. They just like to simplify with those 3 notes anymore. I don't know why they do that, but that seems to be a new direction. But thankfully, they got some more notes in here, so I can give you a little more information. So the benzoin note that they've switched out here is sort of like a woody, vanilla, resinous note. It really kind of gives it some body when they add that to a fragrance. So that's a great way to make this a parfum version too. Throw that in there to kind of darken it up with the added performance of the oil concentration. And yeah, the vetiver is going to be a little more bright, so this is going to darken it up a little bit, but this is still a 4-season fragrance. This works great spring, summer, fall, winter to me. To me, it's more of a spring fragrance now, or fall fragrance. That's probably when I'm going to wear it the most. So another note they threw in is it's got green mandarin and bergamot and cardamom right out of the gate. And you can pick those up, but you got to really search for it. The main thing you're getting is a pretty similar scent profile to the original. It's got that kind of YSL Myself scent profile, kind of that shower gel with a little bit of orange blossom in it. It's kind of got that kind of smell to it to me, or that Invictus-y type synthetic smell. It's a lot like those, and it's still got that. It still maintains that. It's still a lot like the original. It hasn't steered that far off of it. The pineapple note is really nice all the way throughout this, just like the original. There's a sesame seed note in this too, which is kind of like just spicy. There's also a cypress note, which is just like woods. And then there's a lavender note, which is just like a sharp lavender, is basically what lavender is. And then it's still got vetiver, cedarwood, and benzoins, as I said. And yeah, just a easy, dumb reach fragrance that's going to work in any situation. Everybody's going to like the way you smell. All right, if you already have the original EDT version of this, I'd say this is extremely redundant to get this. You probably don't need this. Unless you're just a big Polo fan and a big Polo 67 fan, then get it, because there are some differences. And then also, if you are like just wanting to get one, you haven't got either yet, I'd say just wait for this to go down a little bit and get this one. I think this is a slight improvement on the scent profile. And if you like the Polo line and you just want an easy, mass-pleasing, easy-to-grab summer, spring, fall scent, this is a great one. It's aromatic, citrus, woody, fruity, some spices, sweet, a little bit tropical, like aquatic notes to it too. Just a well-rounded fragrance. It's easy to pull off in any situation. So yeah, final summary is this great job. Exactly what they should have done for a parfum version of the flanker. And hey, if you made it this far, like, subscribe, and comment. That helps my algorithm. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch.